Hey.
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The madman. The madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. This is episode 1 of The Mad Show. What's that about? Something I'm trying out? See who's mad on the internet today. Well, actually, yesterday. I wanted to cover this topic. Please support the show, leaving a like and a thumbs up and, subscribing. Because I left a question for the title of this video. Do I stand with Frosk Kieran? That's hard. That's a hard thing to say. I don't know. I watched the video the other day. Listen, I want women to be respected. I don't want to just objectify them, but listen, we got to be real. People like a little, sexy, like a little sexiness. It sells. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to say that, oh no, don't be sexy. Listen, but I'm not going to complain about it when I don't get the sexy. That's the problem with the internet is a lot of guys complaining that they don't get the sexy and, reeing about it. So this is the Mad Show. We're going to look at how bad people are at this G4TV host for X-Play. And I'll be real. I was happy to hear G4TV's coming back. I'm not really interested that much though. And I haven't been watching, and I'll be real. When I think of G4TV and X-Play, I don't just think of the cesspool. Adam Sessler. And then we're going to get to this reaction. Listen, why do people do this? You see the headline there. Why do people do this? Try to shout down at the audience. This is the nuance that I provide to you and my viewers. I'm not saying we should just objectify women, but we are also dealing with the internet. And people like to bring on the sexy. They like to bring on the sexy. People like this. It sells. And I'm not saying that I want variety and diversity of opinions as well. But why can't people ignore shit? Why can't people ignore shit? Like, I don't know why she had a big freak out. Or I have to be careful too, because in the video the other day, I do not mean to misgender people. I'm actually not sure what this person identifies as, so I'm going to try to be careful too. I was just going to react to her video, but my boy Ryan Kennel made a video about it, so I might as well react to it. If you're in the chat, let me know you're here. We're going to talk about, we have 2 things to cover on the Mad Show today. 2 things, because people, well, for one, G4TV is big mad about people complaining about where's Morgan Webb, where's Olivia Munn. Let's be real. Let's have a real conversation about it. They've moved on to bigger and better things. The guys from G4TV are still doing G4TV. Adam Sessler thinks he's more important than he is. I liked him back in the day, but he's not that relevant, and we'll get to it. So Hans is saying, I don't see what she said wrong in the clip I've been seeing. Maybe I'm missing some. No, you're not missing anything, Hans. Basically, she complained about the audience wanting, certain co-hosts back in the day. Where is Morgan Webb? Where's the other? I think she got tired of it. Or I think Frosk got tired of it. Sorry, I'm trying to be careful. I think Frost got tired of it and reacted a certain way on the stream. El Perro do Autumno. The rant against G4TV adds more reason to go against the Friday Night Tights, Mad Max. I don't know, El Perro. Okay, El Perro. Okay. Aaron World Order. I saw this live. I was watching the stream. This rant was on. Pete Den Cat. I'm digging your work, Max. Nice job. Thank you. Toku Guy. What happened with G4? Well, everyone's talking about it. Senior nerd Elmo. Ryan had a meltdown over Elmo telling kids to get the jab. Yes, I know. The new crew, Max. My biggest issue is its projection. Actually, if you're available, new crew, I could have. Well, I'm trying. I don't know. I might have one person on the Mad Show. Okay, sorry, Saggy. I'm learning. I'm trying. Frosk is non-binary, so they, them, right? I apologize. I don't mean to get things wrong. I'm just a boomer, all right? I want to be better. I don't mean to misgender or whatever, I'm sorry. Aaron, I'm not highlighting that because I don't want to talk about, Liam's movie reviews and gaming channel. Hey, Max, love your channel. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing really good. The new crew says big time projection into attack. Well, maybe, new crew, I'll have you on later. For MME. Let's try to do this Mad Show. Just me, the madman, in the chat and reacting some madness on the internet. Tell me if you like this idea for a show. It's not going to be a long show. If there's something that someone's mad about on the internet, that's what I'm going to cover. I don't want to just laugh at people either, but God damn it. Even some of my friends do this. I'm not pointing at any friends, but if someone's not liking your vibe and they're in the chat, try to ignore them, please, because I don't want any of my friends to have an experience like this of being memed to death. Oh my God. It's hard to do. I just try to ignore people coming at me in different chats. I guess it's a learning experience after so many years on the internet. I highly recommend just ignoring nonsense, ignoring it so this doesn't happen to you. This is a learning experience for Frosk. We'll get to it. Let me catch up with the chat, and then we'll just react to Ryan. We'll see what Ryan has to say, because Ryan is still dodging me. He's still dodging me. He will not respond to me at all. Okay. The new crew says he's good. Josh, yeah, we're doing good. Hans, okay, whatever you identify as, let me know what you want me to, What's up? Hey, Anna, what's up? Okay. Enter the metaverse. Would love to come on and discuss this with you. Well, this is a show I'm trying to do solo. See, I have a habit. Of wanting people to come on, but I got to do some solo content. Remember, I got to try more solo content, because you know what? This is my. You want to come on the show? You want to come on? Do you want to come on then? Do you want to come on? Okay, I got to stop that. Every once in a while, this madman's got to go solo. Yes, exactly. I don't intend to. I'm just a boomer. I want to be better. Aaron World Order says, oh, wait, enter the metaverse. There's a whole bunch of miscontext that they're all ignoring. Well, I'm assuming that they've been consistently getting the chat saying, where is Morgan Webb? Where's Morgan Webb? Where's where's some sexy ladies? Which the internet chats tend to do. I think people are missing that context. Even so, do not do what Frosk did. Just don't do it. It's just a big headache. And I'll be real, whether you want to admit it or not, deep down, people like to watch people that are enjoying themselves, happy and sexy, whether you're male, female, or whatever you identify as. It's just human nature. If we're going to admit that or not, that's up to you. I like to talk to everybody. I like, but I like some, I'm not trying to objectify women or men or whatever, but we like some baddies as well. Baddies that are always on fleek and representing every day and happy about it. It gets us in a good mood, regardless of there's toxicity in the chat anyway. You don't want to necessarily be talking down to all your viewers, and God damn it, you don't have to watch. That effing makes me cringe too. I don't want to ever tell my viewers not to watch my show. I want everyone to watch this madness. I wish people would stop saying you don't have to watch. Move on. Move on. You don't have to watch. It's like if I want to talk to parental figures, I'll call my parents. That's not, regardless if the person is right or not, it puts off the audience a lot. Really puts off the audience. Even if there's some bad behavior in the audience. I don't want to get to a point where I say, don't watch me. You don't have to watch. I would say, okay, behave, treat ladies like ladies. Don't be dog whistling in the chat. Woo-hoo-hoo. Where's Olivia Munn? Where's, come on. I would ask that you behave a little bit, but I don't want to talk down to you like I'm your parent either. Oh my God. Aaron World Order. Olivia Munn was on the Taka show, not really a gaming show. Morgan Webb was on X-Play, and she does know about gaming. Oh boy, Ryan. Okay. Max smells. I changed my hoodie. I don't smell too bad. Why is my voice going already? Shut up, RJ, already. Josh, what's this supposed to mean? Are you upset with the way the show's going? Listen, I experiment with letting people on. Last night wasn't horrendous, but there's very big personalities. I test people out, see which personalities go where, and then, next time I have a panel, I'm like, well, certain individuals are so hot with their takes, it's not conductive for other panelists. So I'll be more careful. Check Twitter. Let me see. All right. Hold on. Just a moment here. All right. Let me see here. No, we should have to make sure mods stay unbiased. Okay. Hey, Saggy, this was supposed to be a solo show, but, whoa! Okay, Saggy. Are you there?
Hey, hang on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can't hear anybody. Hold on. Why can't I hear? What's going on? Hold on. Give me a second. My hearing stuff is all messed up.
Okay. You know what? I tried to do solo, but I would like a lady's perspective on this. It's an interesting.
Okay. You're not getting feedback, are you? You can't hear yourself?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Because I had to put you on speaker on my TV. So I don't have much time because I do have to get ready for work soon. But okay. I have been seeing this story, and it's interesting because, in a sense, that chick or person, I don't know what they identify as, so I'm not going to misgender. But Frosk, when I saw that, I understood what they were trying to convey.
Oh yeah, but it's not a good idea
to sit there and say that Olivia Munn and the Morgan.
Oh yeah,
I forget her last
name. I didn't like that part of it. Yeah, right, I saw that part of her rant.
Say that they weren't hired because they weren't hired for men. They certainly freaking were hired for how they looked. I'm sorry, but they were. Look at. Does anyone even remember when G4 actually had shows based on video games? Olivia Munn, and God bless her, she's a gorgeous woman, and I'm not for objectifying, but let's not sit here, Frosk, and pretend that these women were not hired because they were drop dead gorgeous.
And they played with their sexy on stream. I watched G4 all the time.
They hired these women to be these gorgeous women who happen to be gaming, because let's be real, back in those days during the G4 era, girls in gaming were laughed at. We were mocked. We were told we were ugly. I'm a woman who's been playing games since then. I remember G4. Female gamers were frowned upon in the gaming community. We were treated like dog shit. So to sit here and say that these women were not hired because they look good, yes, they were, because they were changing the narrative that women can't be attractive and be nerdy gamers like everybody else. Anytime you look back at how women were treated, and even some women are still treated that way in the gaming community. But before, when I played video games, you know what kind of comments I got when I used to play video games? They heard my voice. Oh, you're a woman. You must be fat and ugly because you sit down and play video games all day. That's what I got. So
no,
G4,
I don't like that. No.
Yeah, G4 changed the narrative by having beautiful women who happen to play games, and that's
part of the brand. That's part of the brand,
right? That was part of the sell. Now, here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. They wanted to show that there are women who can look any way they want, but you got beautiful women who happen to be knowledgeable and into games. That became every man's dream girl. Oh my God, I wish I could have a girl who's beautiful, or a girl that I could sit down and play video games with. That was the whole point. So to sit there and say that Olivia Munn and Morgan weren't hired, or they weren't in their position to be eye candy, they sure as hell were. They 100% were. And again, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'm okay with consensual eye candy. That, here's the nuance I want to give, Saggy. Let's not play games. Everyone likes a little sexy. When Memes comes on, takes his shirt off, I get lots of great reactions, and he's okay with doing that. I'm not going to force him to do. That's the difference. If someone's like, I'm not going to do that anymore, and I'm not going to cry about it. Consensual sexy. People could be sexy even in a woke era, even in progressive era. It's cool to be sexy. It's cool to be
right.
It's cool to be a baddie. It's cool to be a baddie and always represent.
Now here is where I will defend Frosk. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I see Frosk. There are some people who are attracted to her to their tomboyish look. Okay. And there are people who aren't, because let's be real. Like, yes, the last previous hosts of G4 shows were beautiful, very feminine looking women. Frosk has a more like neutral, like kind of tomboyish look to them, right? And that's fine. So in their defense, I can understand their frustrations with guys being all like critical of their appearance, which I can understand. That's going to get frustrating, and that's why they lashed out. So I can understand from that aspect. But to sit there and say something false like these women weren't here to be for you guys to rub one out to, it's like, but they were though. They were, and here's the thing. Look at Olivia Munn's career.
I never did that.
After,
I never,
but here's the thing. Look at Olivia.
Well, that's
Munn's
probably
career.
why they have a career. That's probably why they've progressed past G4, and then the guys are still at G4. I'll be honest with you. The industry. It's Hollywood. The industry too. Rewards sex. Rewards sexy.
Olivia Munn went from being a TV host to being in the X-Men movie. She went to play Psylocke. She's had a very successful career. And again, she's a beautiful woman. We can't take away from that. She's gorgeous. But and there you go. Somebody in the chat says Frosk is stunning. And I think Frosk is beautiful with their own respect, to each their own. But that's the problem, is that I understand why Frosk went off the way they did, because there is a level of kind of like what level of sexism in the gaming in the gaming community. There always has been.
Oh yeah. I agree with that.
Frosk is calling it out, but I think the way Frosk was trying to call it out, it's like, yes, you have to understand.
It was cringe. It was cringe the way she did it, or the way
Olivia
Frosk
Munn
did it.
and Morgan were 100% hired because they were attractive women, because they wanted attractive women to be the face of their TV show, to talk gaming, because at the time gaming was very dominated by the men. Women weren't as open about being gamers back in G4's glory days as they are now. It was because of beautiful women like Olivia Munn and Morgan. Don't take away from the fact that these beautiful women normalized female gamers in the industry. They did. They normalized female gamers like me, who always was subjected to verbal abuse because I was just a woman who happened to enjoy a shooting game. I played SOCOM too.
Right. I'm not excusing bad behavior in the chat. I'm sure the chat was like, where's the sexy G4 girl? I can
understand. I can understand why Frosk was triggered by that, because when you do have people like that, that's fine. But like, to sit there and downplay that these beautiful women changed the way men saw females in gaming, in the gaming community. Like, you literally just took away that from us. You know, I was a woman who was playing games who was called fat and ugly immediately just because I had a vagina. And you're taking away that Olivia Munn and Morgan changed that mindset of men in gaming, where now men are more accepting of females in the gaming world. Like, I can go into a lobby and play a game I like to play and happen to be a female. And I don't get those comments as much as I used to. Like, yeah, there's still some assholes on in the gaming community when you play video games. I play Apex Legends. I've gotten some misogynistic comments thrown at me before.
I disavow that.
I used to. Like,
but doing this epic rant when you do understand the internet exists, though. I'm not defending the internet, but come on, it is very. It's like no one wants to watch what she did. What Frosk did is talk down to the audience for a 5-minute rant saying, and then I'll tell you too. I really don't like telling people if you don't like it, don't watch. I never want to tell my audience that. I say, I'll ask them. I know, and I wasn't going to name you up, but I know a lot of my friends do that. I don't do that.
Because
I don't like that either.
It does, but here's the thing: it does come to that point where it's like
I
shouldn't have to feel like if you don't like my content, and I get these comments all the time, Max. If you don't like my content, you've already expressed that to me once. Why are you coming back to tell me every single day? If you don't like my content and I'm not willing to change for you, then don't watch me anymore. It really is that simple. If you don't like the content that you're watching, you express that once and then you move on. You express that criticism. But if you're going to constantly come back every single day just to tell me you don't like what I'm doing, then don't be here. I'm just going to block you. You clearly don't want to be here. But there are people who they can't control themselves. They feel like they want people to hear them, and it's like, I hear you don't like my content. Why are you here? Just like when I see in your comments, people say, well, I don't like the certain people you have on your panel. Well, then don't watch when that person's on the panel.
Don't tell my people not to watch.
Well,
I asked them to behave and be nice, and then I'll reiterate that this is my friend. Like, I always stand by Saggy and RJ, and I don't see as much as you guys do. But I would ask that everyone, if my panelist is on, respect my panelist as well. But I was going to do, since this is the Mad Show episode 1, I wanted to get to Ryan Kennel. Ryan, you like this idea of the show, a Mad Show? Who's big mad today on the internet? I have two topics today. Is the Frosk meltdown and the Friday Night Tights. Let's first look at the Twitter react. Well, maybe we should get to Ryan Kennel's video first. I didn't watch it ahead of time. We might not watch the whole thing. Let's see his angle and see if the Madman and the Mad Melons agree with RK Outpost first, and then we'll see what's happening on Twitter. Even Robert Meyer Burnett chimed in on Twitter after this. Okay, I don't know if I'm thumbsing it up though. It's cute, Kennel. Not too cute to me, but we'll see. What the hell is this?
No audio. I do like his intro.
What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost.
Hey, Ryan!
G4TV is in some hot water.
Ryan still ignores me. Oh, Saggy, that makes me sad.
Called him a pussy on stream.
Well, that's because he ignored me. I had to get his attention. I had to use his tactics. Try to get his. That's how he acts on Twitter. Nothing's working. I'll still try, Ryan. You're just playing hard to catch.
Wait, pause before you play it. Yeah. I see someone in the chat, Yams. They said, by all means, say what you want, but if it's obnoxious, you're gonna hear about it. And here's the thing, Yams, that's fine. But if I should only hear it once from one person. If you're gonna keep coming to someone's channel and leave the same criticism where clearly it's not gonna change, then that's on you. Like, you should probably just tune out. I mean, I don't care if you want to tell me I suck. I'm completely fine with that. But I only need to hear it once from the same person. If multiple people want to tell me I suck, that's also fine. Again, you just don't have to watch. It's kind of that simple.
Lasso of Truth, he promised me back in the day. I'll do a separate video on that Lasso. I only went on to debate Jeremy because of Ryan Kennel. I said, Ryan Kennel, you're a good dude. Yeah,
I'm multitasking.
You're multitasking. Okay, let's see what Ryan Kennel has to say.
yesterday, deciding to make it very clear to everyone that if you don't 1000% align with them on everything, social issues, politics, whatever it may be, then they don't want you there. They don't want you watching their channel. They don't want you watching their content if you don't agree with them. And even though
now, to be fair, listen, if they swarmed my chat, I would be okay with it. Like, that helps my views. So Jeremy and a lot of the Friday Night crew, a lot of channels were all in the chat saying hi. I know I watched Jeremy's video earlier, Saggy, and he said that ratio, though, and they blocked him immediately. What's your thoughts on that?
I kind of think it was stupid that they blocked, unless they were aware of who Jeremy was.
They probably know who he is, yeah.
Right. If they were aware.
Well,
of
this is gonna make Friday Night Tights this Friday for sure. This is the new thing to laugh at. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say people don't like sexy though. People like sexy. Sex sells across the board, and that you don't even have to be a man or a woman, or you can identify as something else too, and it still could be sexy. Sex still sells. I'm not going to deny that. I'm just not going to. The difference here is I'm not going to cry like a man baby when someone says I don't. I want you to concentrate on my content and my words and not just my objectify me. Sexy with consent is sexy. I'm not, and this is the other thing that happens with the usual suspects that I wanted to cover is a lot of times, like Brie Larson. So when people really were upset with Brie Larson, they went back and got really sexy photos of her when she was young and a model. She doesn't want to be that anymore. So she's a hypocrite now. Just because you were sexy then doesn't mean you have to be sexy all the time on demand. That's kind of creepy and grapey. I didn't use the real word, that you say, oh, look at this effing hypocrite. She's posing in lingerie. Yeah, that's what she wanted to do at the time. Doesn't mean she has to be on demand sexy all the time. That's not consensual. And then to push that onto someone, that's where what is your thoughts there, Saggy? Just because someone did something before.
No, I agree. Like that's, if a woman should be allowed to decide when she wants to use her sex appeal. Yeah. So if she decides one day she wants to be a porn star, then she's a porn star. If she wants to move on and be more serious and not and move away from that, she should be allowed to. I mean, but it also has to come to a point where there's an understanding. If you are going to go down that route,
this is the problem with the internet, though. Once you say I want to do this now, people will throw that in your face, and that's
right. But that's the thing. It's like if you want to go down that route and you want to use your femininity and your sex appeal, like power to you. But you have to also understand that comes with the territory. That's what most people are going to see you as, and that's not right. I'm not saying that's right at all. I'm just saying that just comes with the territory. If you are going to use that, that's just what it is. And I think that as a society, like, it's hard to be like understanding of that because, we're like, well, if she didn't want to be objectified, why did she do this? And it's like, I can understand that argument, but at the same time, it's like, because we need to respect and move on.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, I don't want to comment too much. Well, I'll talk to you later about that. I want to stay on the subject, but if you want to reach out to me later. We'll talk about that later. Let's get back to this. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, and then we'll check out Twitter. The whole Twitter thread, everyone's complaining.
A lot of us were hesitantly optimistic or, maybe had a good feeling about G4 coming back, not as a TV channel, but as a YouTube channel, because we have some great memories about all these shows, whether it was Attack of the Show, whether it was X-Play. Well, now they've made it very clear. This is not old G4. This is not even the G4 that failed. This is a completely different, rebranded G4 that is now going to totally focus on identity politics. And if you don't like it, then get fucked. And specifically, we're going to talk about Adam Sessler and some of the things that he said just in recent.
Now, before we even get to the video, Saggy, look at that title. Now, I'm sure this is bounding on the comics. He said Republics are stupidest and drink. Previously wanted his Republic family members. Oh, no, then he has jumped the shark. I have heard things about Sessler. I don't see, the thing is, I don't track down. That's not cool. Really. If he actually said that, I'm unsure. With bounding in the comics, it's 50-50 if the person actually said that.
Days to alienate people. We will get to Adam Sessler, but just as a reminder of what this is all about, yesterday they had a live stream, and there was some backlash in this live stream. You can see that ratio there, 900 upvotes to 1,300 downvotes. You can see that it's unlisted now, which we'll probably talk about in a different video. The reason there was backlash was because of Frosk, because she decided to make a big statement about women in gaming and sexism in gaming and blame the fans.
No, this is an important topic, but you have to be tactful is the way you introduce it, and you don't want to be preachy and make everyone suffer because a few morons in the chat. In my opinion, Saggy, like this is an actually I should cover this topic soon, but the way it was done, very cringe, and it's putting the viewers in a weird spot too. That's my point of view. It is an extremely important topic, but you don't want to be preachy. You need nuance and tact. And I go back to, I don't tell people, if you don't like it, don't watch me. I'm like, let's have a conversation. That's just me. Do you want anything to add there, Saggy?
I stand by, if you don't like a content that somebody's making, to not watch. But that, like I said, it's mainly just because, and it's not like I'm being rude or mean. It's just, again, I'm all for criticism. If you want to have the conversation, we can have the conversation. But if you're just going to sit there and tell me every single day that I'm a garbage YouTuber, you hate my channel, you hate my show, you hate my videos, I then don't watch. I mean, it's just annoying. Like I don't watch a YouTuber, or I don't watch a show that I don't like, that I'm not enjoying, that I'm not taking in, that I don't appreciate. So like, if I'm not going to these channels that I don't like I don't like the Quartering. I've said this numerous times. I don't watch his channel at all, ever. I'll only talk about him if I see something on Twitter or something that's involving him that's an interesting thing to talk about, or something I disagree. But I'm not watching that man's channel at all, and that's because I don't like his content. So I don't feel like I need to go to his channel and say, hey, Quartering, I hate you, you suck. Number one, he doesn't care, so why waste my energy? And number two, okay, so I hate his content. Is he going to change his content? No. So that it's just a waste of time for both people in the conversation. So that's why I do agree when people say that if you don't like the content that you are watching, just don't watch it. Because if anything, if you watching it, you hate watching it. Hate watchers are doing nothing but helping the entertainment, because you're giving it a view. And that's what they depend on. They depend on the views to keep them running. So if you don't like something, don't watch it, because that will let them know when the views go down that's how shows get canceled. TV shows that get canceled, they get canceled because the views aren't there anymore. So people aren't watching, so they cancel the show. So if you want to cancel, you really want to partake in cancel culture, it's as simple as don't watch.
Well, I like memes. This is basic internet. Don't be a dick. That's all. That's what I think too. All right. Okay, enter that Metaverse Max. Let me see if he sent me. You could send me the DM. I didn't see it. I mean, am I missing context? I'm assuming that they were constantly saying, "What about Morgan Webb?" Because to be real, X-Play continuing on a name without Morgan, she was such an important part to that show. So I understand why the people were asking for her, and she was a big personality. And honestly, I think she was the majority of the show. Sessler is kind of cringe on his own. He's kind of cringe on his own. And I'm sure these people add to the show, but it's just not the same. So let's see a little bit more, and then we'll get to the tweets where everyone actually there is some hypocrisy on Frosk's part of objectifying a guy in the Twitter post, which I was like, okay, if you're gonna do this, yeah, people are gonna try to find your hypocrisy for sure.
For not liking her, because if you don't like me, it must be because I'm a woman and she played victim. It was insane. But Adam Sessler, our boy Adam Sessler, was there. If I can find maybe Adam, I don't know where he was. There he was. He was in the little TV in the corner like a nice little cuck. But you see the ratio on
there's
that. All you really need is the first couple words.
No. Ryan doesn't know how to be better. I know you think he's cute. I know you think he's
Well,
crude
I'd say be
savvy,
better. I
but
was like
but
pandemic.
this is the problem with this is where I'm like, now I'm criticizing Ryan. No, I was criticizing or talking down to the audience. I don't, I agree that it's an important issue. I really do agree, and I don't want to objectify. Sexy is sexy when it's consensual, and I don't want to beg for sexy, because that's what incels do on the internet. But this whole mentality from the Friday Night Tights crew and the Usual Suspects is, if you stand by women, that you're immediately a cuck. If you say, okay, a woman or someone's that's saying, I don't want this, and if you stand up for feminism and stuff, you're immediately a cuck. Or this, like I've heard a lot. Well, they usually do it on Twitter. They're not going to sleep with you or something. That I've heard that from them in the past.
I think Ryan. Here's the thing with Ryan Kinnell. I feel like, because I like I said, I hate to say it again, but I've met these guys. I feel like Ryan says things that he knows is gonna get a reaction. Do I feel like he agrees with some of the stuff he says? Yeah, of course. There's got to be a little limit, a little level of he actually cares about what he is saying. But I feel like the way he expresses it is different than how he actually feels internally. I do think, like I said, when he says certain things like calling people a cuck and stuff, I think he's just doing it because he's being edgy. I think he's doing it because he's being
To me, that's extremely juvenile. When someone's standing up for someone that says, I feel a certain way, they immediately call them a cuck, or they're not going to get any, or you have a tiny dick. That's the kind of source. And I don't have the
things like that too. I'm just
I don't have the specifics examples, but I'm sure both Ryan and Jeremy have said that in the past. I remember anytime there's a male feminist that stands by a woman speaking her mind, and I think that's uncool. I do think that's uncool.
Phoenix, no, Phoenix. I'm not saying that that they're doing it all for show. I'm saying that they do believe in a lot of
I
the
hate
stuff
the word
that
cock
they say. But and Jeremy actually, Jeremy, your last one too. Jeremy literally said that though. But Jeremy did say that they do things a little bit for the show. They all do.
Yeah, but it's
Jeremy
all
literally
extremely
admitted,
juvenile.
Jeremy admitted he did it, and again,
Yeah.
I understand that when you are an entertainer, you do things, you hype things up a little bit. I'm not saying that they're not authentic, Lasso. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they do believe in the stuff that they say. It's just the way they execute to express that is a little overhyped just for entertainment value. And that's not saying that they're not authentic. Not authentic means that they they're saying something that they don't actually believe in. That's not authentic. Authentic is, yes, they do believe that this is how they feel. It's just the way they're expressing it is overhyped, and they say things to get reactions. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like, to a certain degree, that Ryan does say things to generate a little bit of a reaction. And again, I'm not saying it as a bad, like a awful thing. Like, some people just are like that. And again, they're YouTubers. It's entertainment. They want to entertain their audience and say things that are going to be entertaining. Like Lasso just said, calling that guy a cuck made Lasso of Truth laugh. That's the point. That is the point.
Right. Well, Fourth 1000, thank you for the support. Fourth 1000, $5. I disagree with the host. Olivia Munn and other women hosts' entertainment value was predicated on sexualization. She's wrong. Talking about Frosk and in the past. I mean, there was an angle that they were that was part of the brand. They have changed it now. Actually, some of the new hosts are kind of sexy. So I don't know. But let's get back to this.
Everybody's sexy.
Because I have one more mad story to cover with you. I don't know how long you're going to be available.
Oh no, I got time. I'm good now. But before we move on, Max, I just want to say, everyone in the chat, I want y'all to know this, and I want you to hear it from me, okay? Regardless of how we feel about our differences of opinions on the internet, a lot of you guys, I've seen you here, I've seen you in my chats. You guys are really deep down inside, regardless if we agree or not, you guys are amazing. You guys are beautiful. And I want you to understand, like, this is just the internet. We all have different opinions, but that does not take away from the kind of people you are. As long as you're being respectful, and for the most part, a lot of you guys have been very respectful to not just me, but to Max. And even when you guys see me and Max fighting, or all of our friends fighting, you guys have always kept it real. You've always been consistent. And I want to thank you guys for always being that way, because we need more people like you in this community, to not be afraid to have a difference of opinion, but to do it in a way that's welcoming and inviting, and not just aggressive and make people feel like they got to turn away. Because I've experienced that here a lot, where there are some people that do come in the chat that do make me feel unwanted and unwelcomed. Same with RJ, same with a lot of people. Hell, some people do that to Max. But I want you to know that you guys right here in the chat right now that I'm seeing have been nothing but fair, nothing but honest, and nothing but respectful. So thank you guys for being the best part of this community that this community has to offer.
Yeah. And yes, thank you as well. I appreciate it. I always like it when my panels feel welcome, and Saggy, RJ, and the rest are my good friends. But Phoenix Night Flame, you're right. You're right on the money. They both do sell. Let's not play dumb about it. They both do, and people click on it. Oh, little movie purposes. I just got here, but thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Say.
No, sometimes the internet gets heated, and when we talk about these things, there's so many.
No, that's why I thought this would be an interesting series to try. Mad episode 1. Who's mad today? There's lots of madness to go around.
Mama Bear. First of all, hi, nice to see you in the chat. Love you. She's
hey,
right.
Mods,
I like that comment because she's right. That's true. That's true.
Okay. Everything a woman does, her looks are taken into account, especially in the media, even here. Yeah. And let's not pretend like Hollywood still doesn't, reward.
Hollywood does it the most.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's why, I'm not saying that's the only reason Olivia Munn moved on, but I mean, it's part of it, well, let's get back to this. So before I get myself in trouble,
say it for herself.
Sexism in gaming.
And then it just went downhill from there.
Ryan,
but we're going to save a lot of this stuff for a...
No, I know. But immediately when you bring that up, it's like a virtue signal. It's something to laugh out. It is a big problem, but
I like me some Ryan. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all hate him, but I like Ryan, and I disagree with him a lot. And again, that's the beauty of it. I can disagree and still like somebody. But yeah, no, Ryan, I'm sorry. As soon as you started off going about this, there has been sexism in gaming for a long time. I just explained it. Like, it does happen. Before, in G4's glory days, women could not be on their and talk without being berated and say, hey, why are you playing video games? Why don't you get back in the kitchen?
Yeah. Right. Well, we have to understand this may be something to mock. They may just take one angle, but walk in another person's shoes. Not everyone's the same. And Frosk is getting a lot of this right now, probably since Frost started the show. So just jumped the shark and went crazy on it the other day. But imagine if you were getting all that. I'm sure Ryan can handle it, but not everyone can handle it. So let's get back to this here.
Different video. What we're going to talk about right now is about Adam Sessler. G4 host Adam Sessler claims Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss. Previously wish his Republican family members would die.
No, that's across the board. No, there's no defending that whatsoever. Right?
No, there's no defending. If you say you want people to die because you don't like their opinions, nope. I cannot co-sign that.
No. I mean, if this is accurate, I don't know.
And this is just the latest person at G4 who has had similar sentiments. We talked about Frosk. She went on her little fucking rant. Well, it didn't take long after she went on her rant, basically blaming everyone else for not liking her, that people dug up. Strange, isn't it? Whenever people make outlandish remarks like this.
Well, I do know who dug that up. That was Jeremy. Because Jeremy's, yes. Okay. The new crew said he did say it. No. That's across the board. That doesn't help anything. Even if you're not a fan of the other party, that's not cool at all.
I'm right there with Ryan on that, yeah.
Yeah, and I do know that Jeremy dug up the tweets. He says because when everyone flips out, all he does is go to Twitter and put their Twitter tag and then put Trump and something comes up. That's how he finds out. So Jeremy actually found this tweet. Oh boy, Hans, don't start. Oh no, that is a weird comment too. Like, what the hell? Maybe
drinking piss is only good if you're in desperate times.
That's never good. No, I
Yeah,
disavow
see, I don't
any
want
of it.
Trump supporter fans. See, this is
I
the
want
thing.
I want everyone.
Stop. Listen, I understand that people should be free to say what they want, but holy crap, like, can we stop putting politics in every little thing? Like, I'm sorry, like, you can't sit there and gatekeep people. Like, not all Trump supporters are what you think they are. My uncle was a Trump supporter, and people called Trump racist. My uncle has I'm black. Like, sorry, you can't miss me with that stuff. Like, you can't gatekeep fans. You can't gatekeep fans.
Right. All right.
I'm not liking this chick already. Like, you can't gatekeep fans.
Whoa, yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Usually they have something in their past, and indeed she says this: I don't want Trump supporters as fans. Cheers. So
now, sorry to pause again. If I was hiring someone and I saw that, I would second guess hiring that person. No, I don't want anyone saying like that for either side.
Listen, how about this? All the fans who are Trump supporters, if you don't want to support Frosk, please support me, because I'm not a Trump supporter, but I welcome all Trump supporters. You can support me instead. This chick's got a big platform, and I don't want Trump supporters. Hey, y'all are welcome over here. I'll take you. If Frost don't want you, I'll take you.
No, you automatically need to look at someone's social media behavior when you hire someone, because now this is coming out, and look how easy it was to reveal this. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
there you go. And it's very clear that a lot of other people at G4TV feel the same exact way, just like Adam Sessler.
What does the future of
You need to get premium.
I'm gonna get this. Tonal.
Premium is actually worth it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool device.
Adam Sessler, let's see what's in his history. And the thing is, I have such good memories from X-Play with Morgan Webb and Adam Sessler. I liked Adam Sessler. Guess what? I liked Morgan Webb too. It wasn't just because she was hot. It was because I thought she was funny. I liked when she did her game reviews. I liked when Adam did his for different reasons.
Right.
I liked how everybody interacted with each other at G4. Like, the idea that they're trying to present this as, well, the only reason you like this person is because they're easy on the eyes or whatever. Frosk is an absolute lunatic. She's a loser. She's trying to play victim, and it's all blown up in her face. But Adam Sessler, I never cared about Frosk. I did like Adam Sessler. I had some respect.
I have heard. Now, I don't know this for a fact, Seggy, but I have heard rumors that Sessler was okay with like doxing people that went after him. Like, who are you? Like a icon on the internet. He's okay with that. I don't know if that's factual though. I've heard that from a few different sources. So yeah, definitely bad dude, bad cesspool.
You know whose opinion I'm curious about with all this drama? Tommy's. Because Tommy Tommy had 2 shows.
No. I actually, Tommy, I heard that they were thinking about potentially bringing that show back with Electric Playground, Victor Lucas, but I don't think it's happening now. And honestly, since they do it live, I would not want Tommy to be on there live because people would be dogging about the Amico the whole stream. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And I think it's Adam Sessler. I used to really love Adam Sessler. I used to love old, like I said, when I say glory days of G4, this was when G4 was about gaming. And then for some reason they took a spin and there was no gaming left on the Sting. So I know that G4 has been talking about making a comeback, and I know a lot of people were excited for it. But you can't, they're not bringing back Olivia Munn, and they're not bringing back Morgan Webb. They've those two beautiful.
They're not bringing back Tommy Tallarico.
No, because Tommy was on G4. He had 2 shows on G4, so that's why Tommy. That's where Tommy got a lot of his notoriety. He was part of G4. Him and Victor Lucas, they had 2 shows. What's up, No Swear Gamer? How are you?
Hey, No Swear Gamer.
Yeah, you brought that on. It was you. No.
Phantom NSL. He uses the attack the fans card and BS for the millionth time. Yeah, we have to be serious though. Attack the fans. It's not like It's not like there's people. It's not like not that innocent. The fans are not that innocent. I'm sorry. I'm not going to tag.
I know Phantom NSL. By the way, a big fan of your Twitter account. You do post some
that's funny.
hilarious things. Funny. I appreciate it. It's very fun. But I will say, like, for once, I will have to agree, like, when Frosk says, I don't want Trump supporters as my fans, it's like, you can't gatekeep fans. Like, that's not fair. Like, not all fans bring their politics to the
Cosimo.
things that they love. And that's not fair to say, I don't want Trump support. Why not? Like,
Well,
that's like, listen,
to...
I want furry fans. Do you know why I want
Okay.
furry fans? Furry fans got money. Y'all want some furry fans in your
Oh,
fandom.
really?
They got money. You're a YouTuber. You want furries to be in your chats enjoying your content because
Wow!
Donald Trump is here.
Donald Trump is here. Hey, Donald, Mr. Former President or current president, according to who you talk to. Can I have you on for an interview, Donald Trump? Interesting. You're looking good in that icon, Trump. I would have Donald on.
Oh,
Donald,
my Lord.
listen. I have a tie. I have your tie when you used to make ties. Look at this.
Is Max really shilling or trying to impress a fake Donald Trump account? Because that's hilarious.
You know what views I would get? Hey, Donald, call me, brother. Let's talk about what you want to talk about. Okay. I would get him on the show. Not what's his name? That was on Friday Night Tights. Next time. Okay. All right. We'll be in touch, Donald. All right, sorry.
I love it. I love it.
I'm cringe. I am cringe. Okay.
I love it though. I love
Adam Sessler at one point in time, but over the past several years, even
we still have to
ago,
get to the Power Rangers.
For me, when he basically,
we still have to get to the Power Rangers mad. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, let's go. Let's get through this.
Supported doxing people if they gave him shit on the internet. It's been a slow fall, but now Adam Sessler truly is in the depths of hell. This man is a lunatic. He is a loser. Look at what he said just the other day, January 11th. I believe the day that all of this blew up, when they went on their little rant and said, fuck the fans. This is what Adam Sessler says.
Now, I'm not excusing what he says here, but this was when people were most extreme that had TDS because of the January 6th and, Capitol riots. Now, I'm not justifying anything. I'm just saying that doesn't help. That doesn't help, though. It doesn't help. I'm just explaining. Just context of when he was doing this. Doesn't excuse it, though.
Just so I can get out of my system once for the day, Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss. Now, I don't find myself aligned with everything in the Republican Party. There's a lot of people in the Republican Party I don't like for one reason or another. But the idea that you would go out there and put that on everybody in that way is a little ridiculous, especially when you're running this channel.
There's no defending this. No defending this.
Not saying he can't have his personal opinion. Not saying that in any way, shape, or form. But thoughts like this give you an idea of why so many people at G4 are willing to tell their fan base to basically go fuck themselves if you don't agree or align with them. Because this is how these people truly think.
Well, to be fair, though, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I've seen a lot from their crew say like liberals and progressives are weirdo, all kinds of stuff.
I was kind of gonna say like it's funny because I do agree with Ryan's take there, but at the same time, like I've heard them also say things about the other,
crazy liberals,
you can't
communists, and it's like this is why they're a mirror of it.
I want to fight Ryan.
Ryan
Kittle. Let's fight.
Yeah, I hope. I would love to see that. Me
and Ryan would have a great conversation. We had a great conversation when I met him.
Even on the Jeremy stream, when I was talking about like Black Lives Matter, and there's problems within the movement, but it's still, should you mock someone that really feels that way, that they feel there's injustice towards their race, and mock them? And then he basically went, Trump Lives Matter. Right after that, he's like, well, what about conservatives? So I'm like, if you really think, and I was going to make a separate video on that. If you really think that it's annoying from a certain movement saying that, you're basically doing the same thing with what about conservative lives or Trump lives? And I'll say this.
Me and Ryan would have a really interesting conversation. That would be one hell of a show. Me and Ryan Kittle, because we have the same type of personality. Oh my God. Like me and Ryan were talking. He's like, I'm an asshole. I'm like, well, wow. I'm an asshole too. We're both
This
assholes.
is an exclusive.
What the heck?
Uses lotion, bro.
On your head? On your hairpiece?
I don't know. Oh, be careful, Saggy.
What? It's a hairpiece. Listen, I was the one who voted for Donald Trump's hairpiece to be the vice president.
Hey, Nerdette.
I'm just saying. Nerdette, I love you. I love you.
Maybe, yeah.
I love Nerdette. We love Nerdette.
Yes, we do.
And it even gets worse, honestly. Republicans have a small parabola. They only swing between white nationalism and Nazism. That's what Adam Sessler is saying. Again, it's something about Republicans. Like that is a huge swath of the American population. Guess what? Republicans play video games too. Republicans watch G4 too.
Why does he say Adam no P for me Sessler too? That is so freaking weird.
Right. By the way, Nerdette, I said that exact same thing, Nerdette. I said that exact same thing. Like, I understood what she was trying to say, but yeah, she did go about it wrong. And yes, Donald Trump, I do have a problem with you. We could fight. I want your hairpiece as my trophy. I want that on my trophy. I'm gonna take it and mount it to my wall as proof that I took down the mighty Donald Trump and his hair. Just your hairpiece.
I thought Sasha would really like that.
That's what it is 100% a hairpiece. Did you not see when he was on that show and that guy tussled his hair and it kind of like folded over? That is a very expensive glued on hairpiece. Have you ever seen that video, Max?
Ian Cernoff. Where we talk? I'm not talking about WB. Get out of here, Ian.
True. You're gonna have to fight me on that one because that's definitely.
Check your email, Saggy.
Oh, I got emails.
Yeah.
I never check my emails. I don't check my emails.
You look at some of these comments, we're definitely starting to see that. Like, look at the comments in here. Basically, everyone is blasting them. Look at this ratio on Frosk's.
How do they still see the ratio? They keep talking about how do they?
There's a plugin. There's a plugin. Yeah. I have it. There's a plugin you can get where you can see. It's not always accurate though. By the way, it's not always. But
okay.
It does show the dislikes, and there were a lot of dislikes. I actually looked at it myself with my plugin. There are a lot. There's probably a lot more dislikes than is showing on the screen because the plugin isn't 100%. It doesn't always work accurately, but yeah, it does. There's a plugin you can see the dislikes now.
Okay, Donald Trump, I appreciate the support, Ryan, the rest of the menace, but Ryan and the rest of them are betas and should stay back and stand by and let a real man handle us. Oh, all right.
0.7 downvotes to nearly 2,000 upvotes. That's a heavy ratio. And when you look through the comments, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Everyone, your terms are acceptable. How to draw a huge target on yourself and engineer the failure of your company 101. Even in this day and age, politicizing your entertainment medium will only result in its demise. The point of your show is to entertain, not to lecture.
Right,
close to
that's
6 times
true.
as many dislikes. I hope you can see that. And it goes on and on and on. But when it comes to Adam Sessler, he has pages and pages and pages of calling people the bad guys from World War II, pages of calling them Nazis if they don't agree with him politically. And then, of course, maybe the craziest of all is this one. Not for me. As I said yesterday, all the Republicans in my family can eat shit and die while I sip something bubbly. Like, this dude is disowning his own family members because of his political opinions. Absolute insanity. And just as a reminder, this was back in 2013. Is that when this was uploaded? 2014. This is Adam Sessler and what he wants to do to you if you don't agree with him.
Deflated and defeated. It really, and it don't even give me that First Amendment nonsense. You have every right to say it, and I have every right to call you a fucking asshole and try to find your address and put it out there.
Oh, see,
so I don't have a problem with him calling.
No. Did you hear that? I think that's where a lot of this. Did you hear what he said, Saggy?
Yeah, I heard.
I have every right to find your address. That's no. Sessler's not a good dude. Sessler's not a good dude.
This is the thing. Like Adam. Like it's hard to say because like I understand freedom of speech is a thing, and I think everyone should be allowed to say what they want. But at the same time, again, freedom of consequences is also a thing. So if you're gonna say something, you're gonna have to understand that there's gonna be backlash. And when you're an entertainer and you're trying to do a show that has nothing to do with politics, leave your politics at the door. I'm sorry, but like everybody, we're not here following these people on G4. We didn't start watching G4 for the politics. We watched it because we were gamers and we got gaming content off of G4. So your politics have no place, and you're using the gaming community to spread your politics, and I can't stand by that, dude. Like, I'm sorry. Don't we're not here to listen to you rants about Trump supporters. I'm not here to listen to your thoughts on the issues of the world. Like, I'm glad you have a platform that you feel like you can use it to do good and you feel this is good. But at the same time, like, you could do that in another way, but you're incorporating G4 into your politics. Like, we're not here watching you for your politics, dude. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit what you believe in. I'm sorry. I give a shit about the content you're providing, which is gaming. We're supposed to be into it for gaming, and you're making this into a friggin' political party issue that nobody cares. I don't care about politics. I never have and I never will. Just give me the content I fucking want to see if you are saying you're going to provide this content. I don't care about your politics, dude. I don't care about you being butthurt that people don't want to listen to your takes on your political beliefs. I'm sorry. If you don't like Trump, then that's your prerogative. If other people like Trump, that's their prerogative. They're not there for you because they want to hear about your friggin' politics or your thoughts on Donald Trump. They're there to watch you, entertain them, and give them news and information about games. That's what they're here for.
To be one fair thing for Devil's Advocate, he didn't say it on the show though. He said it on his personal Twitter. I still don't like it.
It's like you got to separate. If you want to do a political, if you want to use your platform to go into politics, right? Like, so for example, and I hate to say this, and I know people are going to get on me, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. He has multiple different channels that cover multiple different topics. So if you don't want to hear about his political takes,
Joe Biden's here.
You stick to the Geeks and Gamers channel. If you want to hear about Jeremy's political takes, he has a channel so you can hear about his political takes if you actually care to. He provides multiple different services cater to whatever people want to hear instead of incorporating it into one channel. I'm sure in the beginning, Geeks and Gamers, he was doing that, incorporating all of his takes on one main channel, but he decided to separate and make multiple channels, which was probably the smartest move for anyone to do. Is like, if you don't like this content, then we have another channel for you, where if you don't want to hear my takes on politics, you don't have to. But if you choose to, here's a place for you to do that. Why can't people take that example? And I know people don't like Jeremy, but that's a boss move. That's what you should be doing, separating what your entertainment started with and using that platform to divide it so that audiences can go and enjoy what they want to enjoy. They have options now.
All right, we're almost done with. Let's see how far we can get. Oh no, not
so
you,
that is his First Amendment right or whatever. But then he says, and find your address and put it out there as the crowd starts to cheer. This is back in 2014. It's not Gamergate and all those things, but this is where a lot of these people started revealing where their values truly do lie. And when it comes to G4, with them,
why did it freeze? I don't see his face at all.
Oh, he's got to scroll down, I think.
This is from Ass from Heel vs. Babyface. Jeremy retweeted it. Stop it. The G4 chat is a very welcoming place. Look at all these people saying hi. And
hold on. It froze up.
The dungeons in Raid Chat.
That was an ad. Lol.
That's why it froze up.
Yeah, Adam Sessler's just a bully.
Pages of calling them Nazis if they don't agree with him politically. And then, of course, maybe the craziest of all is this one. Not for me. As I said yesterday, all the Republicans in my family.
And don't even give me that First Amendment.
It's all.
You have everything.
It's frozen up after that. I don't get it.
Started revealing where their values truly do lie. And when it comes to G4, with them going into comment sections, banning people, like look at this. This is from Ass from Heel vs. Babyface. Jeremy retweeted it. Stop it.
The video's
G4 chat is a very welcoming place. Look at all these people saying hi and welcome when they aren't being deleted. Look at this. There's me. My messages got deleted. This is in the G4 chat the other day. Like, the amount of people getting banned and timed out and messages removed for nothing was insane.
They did.
If you think that I may have said something really bad and terrible, should we just check and see? Should we check and see what I said? Because there's the quartering when his message got deleted. I said, thanks at Carl Griffin. And I said, hail Jeremy. That's what I said that warranted my message getting deleted and timed out. Because they don't.
Should we just stop? Because there's something wrong with the video. We don't get to see Cute Kennel reacting. He's just frozen. Saggy?
We can hear him though.
Okay.
I mean, I think overall, because I don't feel like I need to watch this, because I do feel like overall I get the whole sentiment. Like,
remember to rate this video. Remember to rate this video. My video.
Why you're just showing me? Look at you, not even subscribed. You're not a real genuine.
I was. Then he ignores me.
I dare you to subscribe and join as a member. I dare you.
Why would I do that? I'm not going to do that.
I dare you to subscribe.
No,
I would not
listen.
do it. I dare you to
I am not going to do that unless he's on a live stream and then he reacts and then I get it. Then I get a clip. I'm not going to do it for free.
I don't do that. Subscribe to his channel. No. You watch his content enough.
I make money off of him. I don't mind.
You should subscribe then. Don't be that way. If you're gonna watch his video and react, you might as well be a subscriber.
He doesn't need it. I need it. I only passed 5K. I was up to 529. Now I'm on the 520.
Subscribe to Ryan Kinnell.
Yeah, I used to be.
That's how I found out about all this stuff.
Listen, I used it. Lasso. I don't. Saggy knows I don't call people that often. I used his tactics.
No, Lasso. I will say that he Max isn't known.
I tried nicely.
Yeah, Max isn't known for his cussing.
I messaged him privately before and he's ignored me. No, he's already ignored me. So what's the point? What whatever.
I mean that is true. I think, but listen, it was funny. Jeremy's reaction. Here's the thing, Lasso. I don't know if you saw Jeremy's reaction when Max said that. Jeremy laughed. Jeremy laughed when Max said that. So I think it was all in fun. Max isn't that kind of like, he doesn't actually think.
Yeah.
He was just being it.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, never mind. I take that back.
No,
I
actually do think he is, because he used to be able to talk with difference of opinions, and now he just ignores them. He thinks he's too cool for school now, and Jeremy doesn't.
Listen, Ryan, if you don't want to take on Max, I'll take you on.
No, I'm not a hate watcher. I'm a mad reactor. Memes. Look, I don't just watch it. I wait till I react to it and make money off of it.
Lasso, I'm mad at you. You said that Donald Trump wasn't fake. I'm mad at Lasso.
We have to get to the second part of the Mad Show. Is this a good idea, chat? The Mad Show?
Why do you keep adjusting your camera?
Because it's messing up I want my green screen to look nice, and there's like it's at the top. There's some
screen isn't flat. The green
Thank
screen
you.
Isn't flat. Yeah, that little notch.
McCallie, are you gonna take me outside or what, bro? No, wait, I'm not done with the show. I just took you out.
Now Callie's typing in the chat.
Okay, so the second part of the do you know what the Power Rangers? What people were talking about the Power Rangers today? And yesterday?
Are they? Oh, is it about the Boba Fett thing?
Yes.
I said the same comment when I saw that on RJ's stream. I said that they look like Power Rangers.
All right. Now even Jeremy, who said I'm not watching the show because of Gina Carano, he made a video about it's like Power Rangers.
But Gina Carano was never supposed to be in Boba Fett.
No, because he said he's not watching it, so he's not going to review it or anything, but he's commenting. He didn't watch it. He's like, this looks bad. So let's look at this image here. People were big mad about the Power Rangers and Boba Fett. Now, I have to admit, I really like the episode, but the aesthetic just does not fit on Tatooine.
Yeah, it looks like Power Rangers. I'm not gonna lie.
The context of the episode is that the street gang has to pay for water. You'd have to get your Vespas looking that shiny. You'd have to be washing it consistently. Well, they're in trouble for not paying for their water portions. This is completely ridiculous. It just doesn't. It's like Cyberpunk entered into Boba Fett into Star Wars.
Yeah, it was.
It makes sense in the world that people would have augmentations to them. But in this style, it just did not fit the aesthetic of Star Wars, especially on a desert planet. Maybe on a different planet. Maybe on the Last Jedi planet. What was that planet called? The casino planet? I forget.
Wasn't that Tatooine?
No, I forget what that planet. I've tried to forget the name of that planet because that was a horrible scene. But
I don't
maybe
know Star Wars. Don't judge me. I don't know Star Wars.
But maybe on a different planet. But on Tatooine, a group of street gang riding around on chrome Vespas that look like classic vintage cars with very shiny and bright paint jobs. And I'll have to admit, I really liked the episode, but that chase scene was slow as hell.
I thought so too. I even said, like, me.
I was like, this is really slow.
RJ were doing a watch party. Well, we were doing a watch party, and I kept saying it on the stream. I was like, is it just me, or is this scene really, really like slow? Like, are they driving slow, or is it just me? Because this is the slowest car speed chase I've ever seen. And I even said that, and I even mentioned they look like Power Rangers.
Now they're supposed to be
the only one.
Now they were supposed to be like speeder bikes, but they just look like Vespas. Like, are they supposed to be speeder bikes? Were they Vespas?
I don't know, but all of them were running slow, so I don't even know how. I could have probably. Here's a weird part: Boba Fett has a freaking jetpack, and he couldn't catch up to that freaking slow ass vehicle, dude. Like, what?
Yes.
And then he shows up with the jetpack right there. I'm like, bro, you have rockets in a jetpack, and you had to have the slow car chase. It was bad. I did not like that scene.
But then there was, but I still like the series, and that Wookiee. Oh my goodness.
See, I liked the episode. I liked episode 2 more than the third one, but again, it's because I really.
Oh, they even quote Jeremy Griggs in this article. I didn't even know that.
Did they? Hold on.
Yes. I don't know what it's not. It's just not a site I usually. It's probably just.
Wait, go down. I want to see the site. Hold on.
The book of Boba Fett's Power Rangers bike spawned hilarious parody. Let let me see. The apparent similarities between Boba Fett's newest group of recruits and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have made headlines and amused Twitter greatly since the episode aired January 12th. The people over at Geeks Plus Gamers were quick to pick up on the Power Rangers aesthetic.
I said it first. I literally said it first. Why did Jeremy get all the friggin' credit?
Well, maybe, yeah. Saggy said it. Hashtag Saggy said it first.
I literally said it on the watch party article. Jeremy, you need to give me some credit for that. It was my joke first. Jeremy, I know you watch this. Somebody tag Jeremy and let him know. Lasso, somebody tag Jeremy and say, Saggy said it first, and Geeks and Gamers is getting all the damn credit. I want my clout now.
Yeah. One YouTuber took the idea ran with it, splicing together clips from the book of Boba Fett and the actual power. I want to see that.
This is
Where's that?
I never get any recognition. I made that joke literally as we were watching it when it literally just dropped. Me, RJ, and Hans. And I literally said that. I'm like, they look like Power Rangers. Me being a big Power Ranger fan, whatever. Jeremy always takes the damn credit. Yo, Lasso, I love you. Go tag Jeremy. Be in his DMs and say, Saggy's really mad that you didn't give her no credit for her joke. Because I said it first. And then he's a big YouTuber. He says that he gets all the damn clout. This is bullshit. Everyone says I'm a clout chaser. I don't see a goddamn single friggin' clout ever. It's bullshit. Call me a clout chaser. Where's my clout, Jeremy? Where's my clout?
Well, maybe he was watching you. Look at that.
This is bullshit. Yeah.
Now that doesn't look as bad. That doesn't look as bad from the back.
That was literally the scene. Hans is in the chat. He can vouch. That was literally the scene, and the stream is still live. That is the scene. I literally said, why do they look like Power Rangers?
Mm-hmm. Well, the other thing is that there was some really cool action sequences, and instead of Boba Fett continuing the action sequence, they step in, and it made it less exciting. Like I wanted to see Boba go against the Hitman Wookiee. That's what I wanted to see, and that was some brutal. Now, people. I will say this: people saying that Disney Star Wars is too watered down. That was some shit that Wookiee did. He was biting people's necks. That was some crazy shit. Besides this, besides the Power Ranger meme, that was some legit action with that Wookiee. I forget his name. I was very happy with that. VR Troopers. Yeah. Remember when Adam Sessler? No, I don't remember. Kamen Rider.
I do remember that. I remember.
Mm-hmm. Josh says, "Why the hell not? I'll do Power Rangers, but on a desert planet, Josh. When they look all bright colors, not on a desert planet."
Here's the thing: Power Rangers in space was compared to Star Wars. They even said, like, I was friends with some of the actors from Power Rangers, and they were basically saying that Power Rangers in space, started off like they were trying to kind of do that like Star Wars type of storyline. And that's why Power Rangers in space, if you rewatch Power Rangers in space, it is kind of similar to like a Star Wars thing, but it's for kids, it's Power Rangers. But that season was pretty much inspired by Star Wars.
Okay. Well, that's all I had for this first pilot episode of the Mad Show. There's a lot of madness spread around the internet today. I think we did a good job, Saggy. We really covered that madness.
Wonderful job.
I mean, but if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe for more madness. There's always madness on the internet, and we'll be covering it. Tell Sag. Hey, everyone knows who Saggy is, but if you don't, go check out her channel, Saggy Melons. Make sure to use the Z. Please make sure to use the Z when you search for that channel. Actually, should I pop it in here? What's your plan, Saggy, for this week? I know you might be taking a little bit easy.
Yeah, I might do some videos, but for live streams, I'm taking a little hiatus after stuff happened this week. So.
All right, we'll go like and subscribe Saggy as well for helping me out on this episode. She had a lot to add for when she comes back. And I think that's all. It's like that's all I got right now. I am planning to do MME Live later tonight, and I hope you like this variety of content that I'm really trying to accommodate viewers with. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.